Hello everyone and welcome back to the Empire of Kenem Bornu, where we are getting revenge on the small petty kingdom of Borgu, who, if you remember a few episodes ago, took some of our land away from us because they had an alliance with the huge empire down here of Yorubaland. But that has unfortunately split. What a shame. But thankfully, because of that, we can now take revenge on Borgu. And not by just taking that tiny bit of land that they stole from us. No, we're going to go for the full subjugation of this land and teach them a lesson they won't forget. We'll get rid of, well, they'll be our vassals, but we can put some of our own kin and such in charge here. And it then gets us well across this river as well then, where we can expand westward. Okay, so we're well into the Borgu territory, as you can see, with two armies of 3,000. We have got some horrible sieges to do here, as they've got a fort here. But hopefully we're going to be okay. We will split our armies up a little bit. I'm not sure where the enemy army is at present. I don't know how much manpower the enemy army has either. 2,500 compared to our 3,000. So we should be pretty secure. So let's station some besiegers here. Actually, I've just remembered why we left them in such big units, and that was because we couldn't expand any further west, could we, without losing attrition. So yeah, so we need to keep our men together. We will station besiegers here, though, and move the 2,500 back, just so we're not losing as much manpower here, just because the attrition penalty is a little bit worse here. It's only 1% a month, but I'd rather use 1% of that than 1% of our whole force. What issues have we got? We can take a concubine. That's still that woman who's about 50 in our court, so what's the point? We can declare several wars. We can imprison criminal. Yeah, there's nothing really of importance or new here, and I wish these would go away. Neighbouring ruler has won their war. That's fine. It doesn't really concern us, does it? All that concerns us at present is getting these lands under siege, enough that we can get onto the capital. We've managed to sway our Magajiya as well, which is awesome. At the minute, yeah, we've not got a lot of gold, but we've got a ton of prestige and piety, so we're going to need to use that to conquer these smaller provinces, as we said before. So once we've subjugated Borgu, we can probably go for Gur, which is another small area, and then we can start concentrating on some of these other small ones. This is our land, of course, down here. There's just some sort of little civil war going on, and we also still need to go eastward as well, but we need to expand here into Borgu, and I think Borgu is actually quite decent manpower-wise, so hopefully we'll get a lot of levies once we take this land, as we do seem to have lost a lot of levies lately, and I don't understand why. A few people were commenting as well on the episode where we lost all those levies, saying they didn't understand why. In the first Borgu War, we had nearly 14,000 levies, and then we called them up, and then 6,000 of them or whatever just completely vanished, and now we've only got 6,000, well, 7,000-ish levies at full. I've got no idea where they've all disappeared to, but hopefully by taking this land here, which seems to be pretty well populated, we will gain a lot of that back, and we've managed to win one of our sieges, which is awesome. So let's move these 3,000 onto there, and perfect. We're not going to have any penalty from doing that, which is awesome. That's a neutral army. That's a neutral army. Perfect. These 2,000 then will just march here for now, just so they're between the two armies, and then the 3,000 will march straight onto that tribe. Are we leading the 2,000? Yes, we are. Do you know what? We will lead. No, we'll lead what we're leading. We'll stay as we are for now. This siege is obviously going to take a long time, as we know. We've still got 8 months remaining, which is insane. Aha, and there's the enemy army. 3,300. They are sieging some of our lands. That's fine. We'll leave them doing that for now. We'll keep an eye on them. At least we can see them now. They are sieging our land, but we're going to go straight for their capital, which is going to hopefully give us a large amount of war score. We've got a lot of land that they're going to have to siege to do any real damage to us, so we're fine. Do you know what? Someone with a claim on the kingdom of Jene has arrived at our court. Okay, where is that kingdom? Is it a kingdom we can take advantage of? All the way over there, which isn't in our lands, which is nice. And a notable guest has arrived who has a claim on the kingdom of Kong as well, which is down here. Very nice. Right, so let's have a look at you with your claim on the kingdom of Kong. Is there anyone we can marry to you? Somebody who's... We want to arrange a marriage with you. One of our sons are way too young. She's 40. Ugh, that's annoying. I don't think it'd allow us to go for that, would it? No, I'm going to say I highly doubt that we're going to be able to do that. But we could We could grant her a title. The chiefdom of... Where is this land? Pretty sure it's... That's right up there. Perfect. So let's grant her that title. She becomes our vassal. She's got that claim on that kingdom, which we will then be able to press. And where was the other guy? Other lady that just appeared. We're going to have to go back in our court as she disappeared. Useful kingdom claim. It was you, wasn't it? With the claim of this land over here. Perfect. We will grant you some titles as well. Oh, we can't actually give you anything. But your child, your son, oh, he doesn't have the claims, which is annoying. Go back to you. She's only visiting our court. Can we recruit her to our court? Yes, we can. Perfect. We've recruited her. She's now a courtier. We can then use her claim. Perfect. That's perfect. So that's going to give us also claims down in this Western African land. So we should be able to take a huge amount of this land soon. We can press for the Kingdom of Kong and the Kingdom of... There was another kingdom, one that's not actually formed at the minute by the looks of it. And this fort's about to fall, which is perfect. Where is that enemy armour? Still over the river, which is perfect. How long till this... Oh, we've not got a commander. Duh, that's going to make it take longer. Let's get you in charge of it. And get you to take that. And that should fall at any second now. 2 months remaining. Is this an enemy army? No, it's a neutral army, so that's fine. Do you know what? Let's march these 2,500 down. Oh no, we are going to suffer attrition there. So we'll just move one step closer for now. That faction targeting has disbanded as well, which is good. Lots of men going up and down the river on boats at the moment, which is interesting. Is that another enemy? Oh, 38 men. That's fine. Come on, how much longer till this falls? 29 days, 28 days. And someone with a... Okay, someone else with a claim on that kingdom has arrived in our court, which is interesting. I don't think we can grant titles to you. No, we can't. We've already got someone with those claims. Does your son have those claims? No, he doesn't. That's annoying. You say we could have married one of our daughters to their son, if possible. Can we... Okay, we can go up into the mountains and get these tribes under siege without suffering any penalties, so that's fine. We can then split our army into several small units to take these under control. Perfect. That has fallen to our men. Can we march down there now? Yes, we can. And we've also taken a prisoner, which hopefully we can ransom. Oh, 2 that we can ransom. Nice. 1 for 10 gold. And I'm guessing the other's going to be for 10 gold as well. Yes, so not a huge amount, but it'll help. It's 20 gold. It'll help us out for the amount that we do lose whilst at war, which is nice. Gets us back up to 68 gold. We will split this army once they arrive up there so that we can get both of these under siege. We have lost a siege though, which is a shame, which means they're going to start marching. Are they going to start marching back this way? They've still got to get up to the ford, which is good. And we can send our army over there. We've taken a prisoner in the siege, puts us up to 56%. We can create a duchy as well, which is nice. You know what? Let's march these 2,700 men back there, as well as our main host. We'll march them there together to attack. Actually, to there first. Let's get them joined together, and we'll leave this smaller army going to get that area under siege. And that has repelled them, which is perfect. So you can stay where you are now, and you can march right there and guard the ford, guard the crossing over the river. Let's station some besiegers. And then can we move the 1,900 there without suffering any penalties? Yes, we can. Perfect. And then we can station some more besiegers there. Let's get a commander in charge of this. Who have we got? We've got you, which is perfect. Let's forward things along just so we can get these sieges a little bit more quicker underway. We'll leave this army here just as a little bit of a precaution and something to fall back on just in case. We can ask the head of our faith for gold. Nice. I'm not going to do that for now, but it's nice to know that we can now do that if need be. That's really handy. Oh, and this is a fort, so it's going to take a hell of a long time. Can we station besiegers? Yes, we can. And then can we march? We're going to suffer a penalty for that, so we'll march that army back eastward then for now, just so we've got a little bit more security out there for that 3,000. Aha, and they are now marching around here, which is interesting. So we'll march our 2,600 down there, and those 1,000, if we can march you there as well, just to try and repel them a little bit. Is that going to be able to repel them? Looks like they are going to still... Yeah, it's managed to repel them. They're going to stay back a little bit now, which is good. We'll march all of our hosts down there just to keep them at ease, keep them at bay. We're still sieging several provinces while doing that as well. How long is this going to take? 7 months. Wow. Enthusiastic conversation. Support for conversation. Improve for 5 years. Nice. But yeah, this is going to be a lot more secure now. And yeah, there they go, marching away. They've wimped out. Merge these armies together. We could really do with some commanders with siege leading ability. We've literally got none at all. Oh, we do. We have one here. He's a guest. Can we recruit you to our court? For only 7 gold. Yes, we can. Let's get you in charge of that and speed up that process. We've seen just how useful those siege leaders can be in our Alfred the Great playthrough. For those of you who have been watching. For those of you who haven't been watching, I'd love it if you'd check it out. I hope you'd enjoy. I'm really, really enjoying it. The little gourmand, Majan, seems to have been having a difficult time at our latest feast. He buried his face in his food, and the only talking he did was asking for serving after serving. He's gluttonous. Get him to get rid of that for impatient or shy. No, if he wants to be gluttonous, he can be gluttonous. We've got plenty of kids. It don't matter if a couple of them are fat bastards. Who doesn't like pigging out? Right now they're marching up that way, which is fine. We'll leave enough to station some besiegers, and then we'll move our 3,000 on. Let's get our siege leader back in charge of this, wherever he is. There he is, Kanafa Musa. And one of our armies are being attacked up here, which is a shame, by some random neutral army, and a notable guest who has a claim on the High Chiefdom of Manding. Where is the High Chiefdom of Manding, then? Way over here. Okay, so he's pretty useful as well. We could do something with him. We have just lost some men over there, which is annoying. It's to a hostile army. It's not even an enemy army, which makes it even more infuriating. Yeah, let's march those 3,000. Oh, it's going to be a close affair, apparently. I think we can take them. I think we can take them. We've got 500 more men. Ah, it's because they're in the forest. That could have something to do with it. Let's march our way over there to defend our men who are sieging that at present. Oh, no, that's a neutral army, as well as our own army. Where are they marching off to? Let's try and beat them there. Beat them to that mountain range. It looks like we are going to be able to beat them to that mountain range as well, which will hopefully repel them. Yeah, it's repelled them back off north. And we've unlocked a martial perk. King's Guard, serve the crown. Oh, what do we go for? Let's go for King's Guard, yeah, why not? Let's fill out that branch of the tree. Got our 4,000 men. There we go, we can just stand here and protect that in the mountains now while these 2 sieges get underway, which have almost both fallen at the same time. Awesome, we've got 7 gold from that one. Let's march that army up into the mountains to... No, this army here. I want to march them up there to join with that host while our 4,000 guard the bottom of the mountains. Perfect. Our cousin's been released. We've managed to win that siege. We've taken a prisoner. Puts us up to 83%. Can we ransom this prisoner? Yes, for 25 gold, which is very nice. Beautiful. Let's march those 500 men onto that then. We'll march those 700 to join them. And the 4,000 can stay where they are for now. Let's get our siege leader in control. Oh no, he's in charge of that other army, isn't he? That's fine then. And ransom accepted. Perfect. They've now decided to go back over the river to try and siege some of our lands, which is fine with me because we've nearly sieged your entire land and we are about to get attacked again, which is annoying. So let's... No, I want to leave the 4,000 there. But the 700 are coming to help out. Do you know what? Let's split this army in half. Select the 2,100 and we will split that in half just so we can send 1,000 reinforcements. No. 2,000, stay where you are. You stay where you are. And then, yes, you carry on marching. Perfect. Hopefully that will repel that armour because they're going to get there in time to help out, aren't they? Yes, perfect. Oh, are they? Are they? Maybe not. They might get there just in time to make a bit of a difference. No, they're not. But now they are there. Who is this hostile army? It's just some random army that keeps attacking us, the bastards. But yeah, we'll leave these 3,000 here to defend this hold-fast area that we've got in this mountain. Those 1,000 are going to make a difference once they arrive. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Now it's ours under control. We'll merge those together, get our siege leader in control of it. An enemy ally joins the war. Does that improve their men? No, they've still only got 1,200 manpower, which is nice. Perfect. That means that someone has left the war, leaving them with a lot less manpower. And there we go. We've got that under control. Let's merge those together. Let's get our siege leader in control of it, Musa, just to get that moving along a little bit quicker. And there's the enemy army. Friendly exchange. Perfect. Literally one more area falling should about win it for... Oh, it's got a high fort level though, which is really annoying. Never mind. Increase military presence for 5 years. Perfect. We could march our host out. Do you know what? Should we march our 3,000 over there to see them off? We'll march it to the ford just to guard it. Why we got 1,500 up here, which is going to take a hell of a long time to siege. It's going to take a hell of a long time. 15 months because of the fort that's there. That's infuriating. Do you know what? Let's put it up to 5 speed and get things moving a little bit quicker. Just a game of patience now, just to wait for that to happen. And the army enemy is now moving away. Our wife is pregnant as well, which doesn't really matter when you've got as many kids as we've been having in these games. That doesn't really affect us in the slightest. At least they're marching away now, which is good. I'm not going to bother stationing besiegers because I don't want to lose too much man. But then again, we could. Let's station besiegers and move the host on. And then get... do we have any other siege leaders down here? No, not at all. No one. None at all. Let's just put you in charge of it for now then. And then put someone else in charge of this. So that we can get our siege leader back at the fort. Because that's going to take a long time, isn't it? So we want our best, our quickest available commander there. Who's going to make that a lot quicker and a lot easier for us. Where's he gone? There he is. Perfect. That's better. Speed things back up a little bit. Keep an eye on that Borgu army, wherever it's gone, marching down there. I forget that Borgu do have this little bit of land here, so we could do with marching down there and getting that under siege. The gift giver. 2 blue eyes follow me as I cross the hallway, and a small meow breaks the silence as Might pounces for my ankle. A cat in her prime, she nonetheless leaves no marks on me. As she prances away, I see that she has left behind a gleaming gift. 2 gold. Thank you very much. Like we say, every little helps. You know what? Oh, that's 3,000 men there now. Let's march over here then and get ourselves placed. No, let's just go here and see where they're going to go first. To see if we need to place ourselves in the mountains or take the battle to them. If they're going to come for us, which they're not, they're going to try and lift the sieges instead. That's fine. What new issues have we got? We've lost the trait wounded, finally. We've had that for ages. We need to get a guardian for you. Let's have a look at you then, boy. What are you good at? You're good at intrigue, apparently. So let's have a look who we've got for intrigue. Yep, there you go. Our spy master. Perfect. It's improved his opinion of us as well by allowing him to ward our son. And they're now marching away somewhere, which is interesting. Where are they off to? We'll march our way up into the mountains then. A faction targeted us has disbanded, which is good as well. How much longer for this to bloody fall? 3 months still, apparently, which is a long, long time. Far from home, a stranger is brought before me. She has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week. My liege, my guard informs me. The woman bows deeply. My name is Fanna, your highness. I have travelled far and wide and seen many things, but I am wary of the road. If you allow me to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you and be your loyal servant. Embrace Borri, and this will be your home. The more the merrier. Yeah, if you embrace our religion, you can stay here. And she has stayed, and we get a nice hook over her as well, which is awesome. March our men back over here because we're getting attacked again. Let's say by 170 men, because if so, what the hell are they playing at? Why they decided to attack us? Yeah, they have, so we can march back to where we were. Aha, enemy armor. Okay, so we're at 97%. As soon as this falls, there we go, 100% perfect. Enforced demands. That was a long, drawn-out war. We literally had to take them for everything they had to get them to finally bow before us. But at least it has been won, and it expands our lands into that land there, which is hopefully going to give us a lot more manpower. And we do have those claims as well in the next episode to look at to see where we want to go next. But yeah, we'll end this episode here, guys. Look at that now. Beautiful. Thank you all so much for watching as always. I hope that you've enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and comment down below. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe as well, and check out the Discord server as well, because I'm sure many of you would absolutely love it in there. We've got a great community, and we'd love to have more of you in there. Thank you once again, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.